Hello and welcome back, my dear students. Let us continue our civics class, the forms of untouchability. In the previous class, we have discussed the forms of untouchability. We also discussed the meaning of manual scavenging and the problems of manual scavenging. Today, let us discuss efforts to end manual scavenging. There have been several efforts to end the practice of manual scavenging in India. The Harijan Sevak Sangh was founded by Gandhiji to eradicate untouchability. It aimed to do this by spreading awareness and carrying on various types of activities to uplift the downtrodden. The Maharashtra Harijan Sevak Sangh protested against the practice of manual scavenging and called for its abolition. In 1957, the Scavenging Condition Enquiry Committee recommended the abolition of the practice of carrying human excreta. In 1968, the National Commission on Labour set up a committee to study the working conditions of sweepers and scavengers. All these committees recommended the abolition of manual scavenging and rehabilitation of sanitary workers. In 1993, the Employment of Manual Scavengers and Construction of Dry Latrines Prohibition Act was enacted. The Act prohibits the employment of manual scavengers or construction of dry latrines that are not connected to proper drainage channels. Violating this Act can lead to imprisonment for up to 1 year and a fine of up to Rs 2,000. In 1993, the National Commission for Safai Karamcharis Act was set up. The National Scheme of Liberation and Rehabilitation of Scavengers and their dependents was launched in March 1992. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment was given the task of implementing this scheme. Yet, only 16 states have adopted the Act on manual scavenging. It is estimated that there are more than 1 million manual scavengers in the country. The National Human Rights Commission has called manual scavenging one of the worst violations of human rights. It not only affects the physical, social and economic health of the people, but also robs them of their basic human dignity. To end manual scavenging, a non-governmental organization, NGO, called Sulabh International, has worked with manual scavengers to give them vocational training and help them give up this occupation. Founded in 1970 by Dr. Bindeswar Pathak, the Sulabh sanitation movement also aims to improve sanitation by building public toilets with hygienic conditions. The other initiatives of Sulabh include a scavenging-free toilet called Sulabh Shauchalaya, pay-and-use public toilets called Sulabh complexes, and biogas and biofertilizer plants. Thus, we see that the passing of a law itself does not end a social problem. Manual scavenging and other forms of discrimination continue to affect millions of people in our country. We need to understand the point of view of the marginalized groups. Atrocities by powerful high-caste groups against these communities continue to occur, especially in rural areas. Change is slowly taking place, but much more awareness needs to be spread among the citizens on this issue. With this, let us conclude our class for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.